Support for NPR and the following message come from the William and Flora Hewlett Foundation, investing in creative thinkers and problem solvers who help people, communities, and the planet flourish. More information is available at hewlett.org.
Hey, it's Ray Magliozzi. Before we start the show today, I want to talk for a minute about public media. The Public Broadcasting Act of 1967 says that local public media stations should be responsive to their communities. And to this day, that's what NPR member stations are doing in so many towns and regions where newspapers have stopped publishing. They're providing news and information to everyone. Even as digital paywalls rise elsewhere, we offer these resources for free, regardless of anyone's ability to pay. We still believe in this core commitment at NPR. We always will. But as of this fall, federal funding for public media, including NPR and local NPR stations, has been eliminated. As we move into this uncharted future together, we know that you will not let the service that has been here for you all these years falter. We rely on your support to bring you the best of Car Talk now more than ever. Now, this year we shared a lot of laughs with you from the Car Talk archives, and we're looking forward to continuing with your help in 2026. Thank you if you already go the extra mile as an NPR Plus supporter. If not, you can still join the Plus community, get perks like bonus episodes, and more from a bunch of NPR's podcasts, and support public media by signing up for NPR Plus today at plus.npr.org. And thanks. Clack the Tappert Brothers, and we're broadcasting this week from the Division of Higher Education here at Car Talk Plaza. Everyone knows we're interested in higher education.
We certainly are.
And now that we're into September, here's a story that's certain to be of interest. This is from the Detroit Free Press. Northwood University offers a degree in automotive marketing. This is an actual university, and they actually offer a major in automotive sales. So our crack staff rode away to Northwood University and has obtained an actual copy of the course catalog. And my brother will read you a few excerpts from the required course list. Go for it.
We just took these right out of the catalog. Here's one. Psychology 202. The effectiveness of sartorial patterns on purchase decisions. Plaid pants and you. Professor Iacocca will delve into the effect that different patterns can have on purchase and upsell decisions. Do wider plaids encourage power options? Do gingham plaids affect leather seat sales? Does wool or polyester affect closing rate? Prerequisite, Sociology 201, white belts, and luxury purchase intentions.
Here's another. Economics 301, market timing strategies. When to say, I have to go talk to my sales manager. Professor R. Smith.
R. Smith?
Yeah, R.
Who could that be? We don't know.
Professor R. Smith will explore the delicate art of timing. When is the appropriate moment during a negotiation to relinquish authority to a fictitious supervisor? How to make sure you are completely out of sight during this ploy so the customer will not see you having a cigarette by yourself and leafing through Newsweek. When is the exact
Marvel Comics.
When is the exact right moment to throw in the free floor mats? Several theories will be thoroughly tested and evaluated through role playing with the help of guest lecturers. Prerequisite, Psych 101, the art of lying.
I like it. English 107, advanced rhetorical analysis. How to answer questions without the benefit of facts. Like unencumbered by the thought process. Professor Reagan will offer an overview of skills necessary to allay concerns, rebut criticism, and answer difficult technical questions. All without the benefit of any particular knowledge.
Kind of like our show.
Memorization of several dozen vocabulary words will be required, as they will then be used in an improvisational manner to respond to subjects on automotive, economic, and foreign policy topics. Sounds like a good course. Prerequisite, English 102, basic motor skills, lip and tongue coordination.
And is the last one, Math 206.
We're going to get mail.
And here's the last one, Math 206, getting to 40,000. Creative addition techniques are discussed, along with such tools as exterior and interior packages, pinstriping, little-known state and federal fees, and dealer prep costs. The semester concludes with an overview of advanced numerical obfuscation theory and spontaneous acronym creation. Guest lecturers will come from major auction houses, Vegas gaming establishments, and money-losing internet companies. Prerequisite, Math 104, calculus
calculating your commission while talking.
I'm signed. Where is this place? Northwood University in Detroit. Wow.
Yeah. Their lawyers are online too, or what?
The Dean of Admissions wants us. It's a John Morgan letter.
Guest lecturers. If you'd like to talk to us about your car or perhaps enrollment in Northwood College, the number is 888-CAR-TALK. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hi, my name's Roseanne. I'm in San Francisco.
Hi, Roseanne.
Roseanne.
A at the end.
Rosanna. Rosanna Dana.
Exactly.
Excellent. From where? San Francisco?
San Francisco, California.
Yeah.
What's going on?
You got a car?
You know what? I have my friend's car for the summer.
You burn the clutch out?
Exactly what I was going to ask.
No, it's an automatic.
It is.
It is. It's a pretty new car. It's a 97 or 98 Subaru Outback Sport.
Yeah.
And I was driving back from work the other day, and I heard a kind of ringing noise coming from under the car.
Yeah.
I noticed a man in a I noticed.
Oh,
a man
maybe
in
you ran
shopping
over a
cart.
cell phone user. We hope.
I noticed a man in a shopping cart rolling toward me, and I thought, oh, that's making the noise. But then about a mile later, it was still there.
Yeah.
So that wasn't it. It stops whenever I stop the car at a stop sign or a stoplight. It stops when I make turns. But once I straighten the car back out again, I hear the ringing. It's almost like a metal sound dragging on the ground.
But you have to be moving pretty much or revving up the engine a little bit to hear it?
Moving.
Moving.
Yeah.
Moving.
Have you tried just revving up the engine without moving? For example, leaving it in park or neutral?
I didn't try that.
I didn't think so.
Yeah.
I didn't think so.
I'm not very good at diagnostics.
Yeah. Well, that'll mean we'll have to give you two answers.
Okay.
One for moving and one for revving.
Okay.
I'm prepared with only one answer.
No, you're not.
I am? I'm not?
Oh, all right. Well,
You
sure.
give your answer, and I'll give my answer.
Yeah.
And you'll obviously give the other one.
Yeah.
I mean, you may have two answers.
I have two.
I mean, you may have two more.
Oh, I
Because
may.
one of yours may not be mine.
Yeah. Wouldn't that
Right?
be interesting? Then we'd have three, wouldn't we?
There you go. Well, my answer is that you have a loose heat shield. And what
Okay.
you're hearing is the little sheet metal of the heat shield rattling, and it's a benign little noise.
And where is the heat shield located?
The heat shield on this
It's
car...
on the outside of the re-entry rockets.
Right.
You had me writing that down.
We knew that. No, the heat shield is everywhere. The heat shield runs from stem to stern on the exhaust system on this car.
Okay.
It starts virtually at the engine, and there are heat shields wrapped around the front exhaust pipe and the intermediate pipe and the catalytic converter and the tailpipe, you name it. There's a
Okay.
heat shield, and it could be any one of those heat shields that's come loose and is making this annoying little noise.
And that's 99% probably right
And
answer.
you can corroborate that by sitting there with the car in neutral or park and revving up the engine, and you will get the noise without actually being in motion.
I will get the noise.
I think so.
Okay.
But now my brother's prepared to give you 6 or
Sure.
7 other answers.
That was my first answer. And the second one is, if in fact you rev it up and you can't get the noise unless you really are moving,
Okay.
then that probably isn't it.
Okay.
Then you might have a little, I don't know, a backing plate that's bent and maybe a rotor is just barely touching it.
Or you could have a pebble stuck in there.
Pebble stuck between
You haven't
them.
been to Pebble Beach or anything like that, have
No,
you?
I haven't been
No.
out there recently.
Yeah, but I don't think so. I think that you can get the noise even when you're not moving, and that it's
Okay.
going to be the heat
So
shield.
when are you returning this car?
At the end of the week.
End of the week.
Oh, good. The sooner
Don't-
the sooner the better, right?
Yeah,
Exactly. There was a little
I
bit of...
wouldn't even mention it.
Oh, no, you have to. You have to give whoever you borrowed it from a full report.
Absolutely.
Yeah. and-
Really?
I agree.
Here's why I wouldn't say anything. Because how long you've had the car all summer?
Yep.
The person who was stupid enough to let you drive his car or her car is going to get in the car and not having driven it for 3 months or so is going to hear 5 other noises which he's going to blame you for. So why add another one? If you say, it makes this little tinkle noise, he's going to say, yeah, well, what about the thunking noise when you hit a bump? What about the noise I hear when I take a left turn?
What about the rose bush that's stuck to the left front
Right,
fender?
it didn't make any of those noises when I gave you the car, and you're going to end up paying for a transmission, CV joints, wheel bearings.
Oh, here's what you do. Arrange to be out of town when he returns.
Oh, smart.
Right?
Unavailable.
Give him 3 or 4 days to sort things out, and you have to be
Okay.
incommunicado. You have to be someplace.
Okay.
You disappear.
Okay.
Can't be
Okay.
found. Where's Rosanna? Don't know.
You know what's
Out.
good too?
Out of town.
Return it on a day when you're having storms.
Oh,
Rain
yeah.
and thunder, especially
You know-
loud thunder.
And hope that
I
he
was
crashes
thinking
it
of
on the way.
I was thinking of leaving the radio volume up really loud.
We try that at the shop all the
that
time.
doesn't work.
Yeah, but get the heat shield looked at if you want to get rid of this. If this is the only thing,
Yeah,
take it
that's
to
the
a
only
gas station, and if they can duplicate the noise, they can probably tighten it up or put a little weld on it.
Okay.
Yeah, chewing gum works.
Yeah,
Okay.
that too.
For a
I was
day.
going to say duct tape, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah.
See you, Rosanna.
Okay,
Thanks for your call.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See, if they had high temperature chewing gum, that would work.
We have that. All right, Tommy, I'm not going to ask you if you remember last week's puzzle.
Good.
Instead, I'm going to ask you a much easier question.
Yeah.
Compare and contrast the economic policies of King George III and King Louis XV, paying special attention to physiocracy as a reaction to 17th century mercantilism.
This message comes from Wise, the app for international people using money around the globe. You can send, spend, and receive in up to 40 currencies with only a few simple taps. Be smart. Get Wise. Download the Wise app today or visit wise.com. T's and C's apply. Support for NPR and the following message come from the William and Flora Hewlett Foundation, investing in creative thinkers and problem solvers who help people, communities, and the planet flourish. More information is available at hewlett.org.
Hey, for you T-shirt wearers out there, or relatives of T-shirt wearers, we just got a veritable shipload, that's shipload with a P, of new Car Talk T-shirts at the Shameless Commerce Division. The folks there made a great series of T-shirts out of their favorite Car Talk quotes. So in addition to the classics, don't drive like my brother, Dewey, Cheatham, and How, you can now get Car Talk T-shirts that say, for instance, if money can fix it, it's not a problem. Life is too short to drive boring cars. Do it while you're young. You may never have a chance to do anything this stupid again. Reality often astonishes theory, or happiness equals reality minus expectation. How about this one? Lousy car advice since 1977, and many, many more. If you'd like one or want one to ship to a friend or relative you don't really like, just head over to shamelesscommerce.com. That's shamelesscommerce.com.
Hi, we're back. You're listening to Car Talk with us, Click and Clack, the Tappert Brothers, and we're here to talk about cars, car repair, and not the answer to last week's puzzler. The puzzler, as you might expect, is still on summer vacation.
Still summer, more or
And I know
less.
it's summer until September 20th or 21st or 22nd. I don't know. But I know it's coming back soon because lately I've been waking up at 4 in the morning with night sweats. But for another week or two at least, maybe longer, you can get a weekly archival puzzler on our website, the Car Talk
I
section.
thought it was arch rival.
That's arch rival. The Car Talk section of cars.com. And in the meantime, we'll try to confuse a few more innocent motorists. You ready?
Am I ready? Are you kidding?
1-888-CAR Talk. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Yeah, hi, this is Chris from Hamilton, New Jersey.
Chris, Hamilton, New Jersey.
What's going on?
Yeah, I have an Eagle Summit wagon, 1994.
Ooh.
Uh-huh.
Once in a while when I'm driving, usually when I'm turning, but sometimes when I'm backing up, I hear this noise out of the back end. It sounds something like a very heavy springing or one piece of metal hitting another hollow piece of metal. And I took it to the local mechanic, and he said he couldn't find anything.
And it happens when?
Sometimes when I'm backing up, and usually if I'm going forward and turning, it will happen, just like once. Bong! And it sounds like it's coming from maybe the right back, but somewhere in the back end.
Does it happen more if you happen to be parked on a hill?
Well, my driveway is on a hill, and sometimes it happens coming out of the driveway, backing out of the driveway.
Okay.
Have you ever... Go ahead.
Has it ever happened backing into a parking space?
No, I don't back into parking spaces generally.
Oh, you don't. So the only time you back up is coming
New
out.
Jersey, I just plow right in. Back into the...
You just pull in and you leave the back end sticking out in the street.
They call that the Hoboken method.
The Hoboken technique. I like it.
Have you ever worked for the Federal Bureau of Investigation?
Wow.
Well, I think it's coming from the rear suspension. It's coming from one of the springs.
I like the spring theory.
And if you think about it for a minute, I bet you'll say, it does sound like a spring that is getting tweaked.
Yeah.
What's happening is the spring sits on a rubber cushion, top and bottom.
Right.
And it may be that at times, when considering there are certain dynamics involved in backing up that you don't have in going forward, that may also take place when you're turning, that spring is getting rotated a little bit, just enough to make it turn and then go, boom,
Yeah.
boom. And that's the noise you're getting.
Okay. I looked at it and it looked sitting in solid, but maybe you can't
Well,
see it.
Well, you could
No.
also have a broken spring, too, and broken springs are hard to detect. Sometimes the last half of a coil will break off a spring, and you can't notice it, and it'll also make that kind of noise.
But you can detect it if you jack the thing up the right way.
And pieces start falling out.
Yeah. But I mean, you said you took it somewhere and he
Yeah, I
couldn't
took
find
it to the
anything
local
wrong.
mechanic, and he just said he looked at the back end and didn't find anything.
No, I would take it back to this fellow, ask him to put it up again, and ask him to carefully look at the springs to see if you have a broken spring.
Okay.
And if you don't, ask him to lube the spring cushions with silicone lubricant. And to look and see where the springs sit, if there's anything wrong with those cushions.
Okay.
But in the meantime, I wouldn't be too worried about it.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like anything's going to fall off.
All right. My wife will be happy to hear that.
But make sure you
Good.
wear the seatbelt just in case.
And a football helmet.
Yeah. Oh, and that too, yeah.
Did we mention that?
See you, Chris.
Thank you very
Thanks
much.
for your call.
Bye.
1-888-CAR-TALK. That's
Isn't it, wouldn't you like to have a car that only made one noise?
what are you worried about?
I mean, when I drive down the street, I mean, I can't count the number of strange noises that I'm hearing.
See, it might
Imagine if you only had. Boing.
Yeah, boom. Well, no. What was that?
What was that?
Be no-
You'd forget about it.
Well, recently I had to take my Colt Vista to pick up some bark mulch and other things.
Yeah.
Other things for the garden. And
Perfect
of course,
vehicle for
I
that.
loaded it to the hilt. I piled stuff on the roof rack.
Sure.
Been making some awful noises ever since. I think I broke the 2 rear springs, but I haven't had the courage to look.
Don't.
No, I mean, why bother, right?
Now, does it go?
No, not really.
That's good enough.
1-888-CAR-TALK. That's 888-227-8255. A lawyer on Car Talk.
My name is Gina. I'm calling from Spring Park, Minnesota.
Gina?
Yes.
Okay.
Spring Park, Minnesota.
Right. I'm basically on an elongated island peninsula on Lake Minnetonka.
Is that where they make the little toy trucks?
Yeah.
Mini Tonkas?
Mini Tonkas?
Yeah.
No, but Toro's down the street.
Toro.
Yes.
Ooh.
Ooh. Listen, I had a very interesting thing happen to me Friday the 13th.
Really?
Yeah, I was like tooling on my way to work with like payroll for 2 stores in the front seat of the car.
Yeah.
Put my visor down, and I had probably one of the largest, whitest, biggest lobster-like spiders I've ever seen in my life fall off my visor, hang in front of my face, and I'm thinking, explicative.
Yeah.
A spider.
Wouldn't that scare the...
Well, yeah.
Oh, man.
So I'm like moving it on its little web over to the window.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of, like on the edge of the road. I've got a policeman behind me, a couple of other cars. And, okay, rear tire's on the edge of the road. And I think what happened is that my tire blew. I got pulled off the road. Basically, the way the embankment is, it's like an 85-degree pitch.
Yeah.
Along the lake, below the road. I ended up like going to, I'd say, 180 to 250 feet along the embankment in my Lumina van.
Yeah.
Went through somebody's stairs to their dock, a street sign for no parking, all the while wondering if a spider's still in my car and thinking, oh, my God, I'm going in the lake.
I don't care if I go in the lake as long as the spider doesn't go in with me.
Oh, God. So, here I like plowed through 40 to 60 small trees, shrubbery.
No kidding.
Ended up on a sandbar. With like 3 feet behind me was a 20-foot drop-off in the lake where they've been taking people out in body bags, which is what the cop said.
Did the cop at least pull over and ask you how things were going?
Oh, he pulled over, wanted to know if I was okay, and I'm sitting here frantically trying to think, how am I going to get my stuff out of the car before it sinks and retrieve payroll? So, I got out of the car. I stepped out into water that really did not even come up to my knee. You could still see the bumper, still see the license plate, could read my bumper stickers, for driving the Marine Highway in Alaska. And they're totaling my car. I want to know, A, do you think my car committed suicide? Or are they just saying that the car committed suicide and they actually have to accept the fact that they think that I'm going to have more, computer problems than I could ever possibly have? I mean, I went through more water damage last year during the pseudo-tornado we had with water being thrown up off the lake along the same road.
So they're totaling your car because they think it got drowned.
Right.
How old is it?
It's 5 years, 117,000 miles.
How much are they going to give you for it?
Honestly, I think it's low, 67, 70, 61.
Take the money and run.
Really?
Oh, don't look back.
They're going to give you $6,700 for this piece of junk?
Now, wait a minute here.
It almost killed you.
Oh,
and
take
God
the money.
God knows how many spider eggs are in that thing.
Oh, God.
Oh,
thanks.
man.
Thank you so
They
much.
love moisture, too. They love that dampness.
Well,
There'll be 100 of those spiders. Every time you put down that visor, 5 more will fall in your lap.
I mean, I can see it now. They fixed the thing all up. You go to pick it up.
Right.
You obviously, the first thing you do is get in and you flip down the visor. No spider.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
And you think everything's okay. You even flip down the other visor. The thing's all been painted and restored. Everything's perfect.
And then some dark night, you're driving along that very road.
And you feel a little,
someone put
you feel an itch.
high beams.
You feel an itch on your leg.
Oh, man. In fact, you'll feel itches on your legs for the rest of your life.
Oh, yeah. If
no matter where you are.
They'll give you $6,700.
Give them $6,700.
Exactly.
Oh, God,
Tell them to keep it and you'll send them a check every month.
Okay. Now, I have a question for you.
Oh.
I'm looking at used Suburbans. What do you think of Suburbans?
Suburbans are big.
Well, they're a lot harder to sink.
Okay.
They're big.
Yeah.
You like big, huh?
I do mountain driving, a lot of mountain driving.
Yeah, but you got to get over this thing with the spiders. I mean, geez, you could have killed somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, I could have killed
Including
you.
yourself.
What did you
Well,
think?
it's not my day today.
What did you think the spider was going to do to you?
Land in my lap.
Yeah.
Then
That's all it takes, man. You know what happened? One time I always drive a convertible if I can.
Mm-hmm.
And I never put the top up if I don't have to. And I never have to because the cars I drive, they get wet, who cares? So the top is always down. So I was parked in my driveway one day, and I sometimes wear a hat to protect my coif.
Right.
oh yeah,
Because, my hair is one of my best assets.
yeah, biggest. Yeah,
So, I mean, I don't want my hair to get mussed up when I'm driving with the top down. So I always have a baseball hat laying on the seat. So I'm driving someplace one day, and I didn't have the hat on, so I picked up the hat, and I put it on my head. It had been sitting on the seat when the car was parked under a tree.
Oh, no.
And some kind of a monstrous beetle or bee or something was in the hat.
a beetle in your bonnet.
A beetle in my... So I put the hat on. I'm driving along in traffic at about 65 or 70, and I feel something crawling in my head. Man alive. I almost... I whip off the hat, and there's this thing up there. How I didn't kill myself, I don't know. So I empathize with the spider thing, because this thing was in my hair. Hair.
And it's still in there.
Oh, no.
We've been looking for it for 2 years.
But back to your real question, Gina. I don't like the Suburban for the mountain roads that you talk about.
Okay.
It's too high. It's not well sprung. It tilts over, and I wouldn't want to be driving it around curvy mountain roads.
So what do you suggest?
I would get something lower.
You need a nice Subaru Outback.
Yeah.
Really?
And the Subaru is all-wheel drive. It's low to the ground. I like it a lot better. And you can get a wagon. They're pretty big.
Oh, thank you. I hadn't even thought
Yeah,
of
but
the
don't
height of
do the Suburban thing. It's too big and unwieldy.
Okay.
Dangerous for you.
See you, Gina.
We need all
Thank
the
you
listeners
so
we
much.
can get.
Good luck.
Thank you.
See you later.
So long.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. We'll be right back with more calls right after these messages.
Hey, for you T-shirt wearers out there, or relatives of T-shirt wearers, we just got a veritable shipload, that's shipload with a P, of new Car Talk T-shirts at the Shameless Commerce Division. The folks there made a great series of T-shirts out of their favorite Car Talk quotes. So in addition to the classics, don't drive like my brother, Dewey, Cheatham, and How, you can now get Car Talk T-shirts that say, for instance, if money can fix it, it's not a problem. Life is too short to drive boring cars. Do it while you're young. You may never have a chance to do anything this stupid again. Reality often astonishes theory, or happiness equals reality minus expectation. How about this one? Lousy car advice since 1977, and many, many more. If you'd like one or want one to ship to a friend or relative you don't really like, just head over to shamelesscommerce.com. That's shamelesscommerce.com.
Ha! We're back. You're listening to Car Talk with us, Click and Clack, the Tappert Brothers, and we're here to discuss cars, car repair, and the new puzzler. Yes, right indeed. The puzzler is taking its annual summer hiatus, and if you can't go another week without a puzzler, aside from getting a life, we'd recommend you head over to the Car Talk section of cars.com and check out this week's arch rival puzzler, or is it archival?
Arch rival. And if you happen to have a puzzler that you think my brother can use in the fall, I'm sure he would love to hear from you.
Oh, just send it to me at Car Talk Plaza.
Less than lousy puzzler division.
It doesn't even have to be lousy. Doesn't even have to be that good.
Better than lousy.
Box 3500, Harvard Square, Cambridge.
Our fair city.
Matt 02238. Or email me your puzzler suggestion from the Car Talk section of cars.com.
Cool.
Hey, by the way, we've been getting lots of requests for the free bumper sticker we started giving away a few weeks ago. It says, Drive Now, Talk Later, and it's designed to encourage the bozos on cell phones to concentrate on their driving and talk to their bookies later.
It's a simple concept. Drive now. Get it?
Yeah.
Talk later.
Or talk now, but don't drive now.
Drive later. Whatever you want.
Now, if you would like a free Drive Now, Talk Later bumper sticker for your Heap, just send a stamped, self-addressed envelope. Notice I said stamped self-addressed envelope to Bumper Sticker, Car Talk Plaza, Box 3500, Harvard Square, Cambridge.
Our fair city.
Matt 02238. And I'm sure the cell phone industry is with us 100% on this safety campaign. They're going to be. Yeah. Although, strangely enough, they haven't called to congratulate us yet. Isn't that odd, huh?
That is kind of strange, isn't it? Hey, do you know what it's time for, man?
Time to mow the weeds again?
No! It's time to play Stump the Chumps! This is the portion of our show where we go back and ask a previous caller whether the advice we gave was any good or just plain stinko.
I hate this part of the show.
I know you do, so stop whining.
Who's going to humiliate us this week?
Well, this paper here says it's Mike from Bothell, Washington.
Bottled Washington.
Washington. Mike called a couple of months ago because once a week or so, I'm reading this, his 93 Subaru Legacy would die while he was climbing a hill. He'd pull over, sit there for a minute or two, then he could start it right up, and the car would be fine.
Oh, I remember. And we told him that his Subaru suffered from a rare trans-species ailment.
This was when you were on your walnut shell kick, I believe, wasn't it?
I'm not sure, but I think so. That you have your car, that is, has a rare disease, which it may have contracted from another car in the neighborhood.
Ooh.
You have Toyota Camry syndrome.
No kidding.
I believe so.
TCS.
TCS.
Yeah, well known among cardiologists.
Well, and what you have is carbon buildup on the valve train, which causes some of the valves to stick open and not close, thus rendering the engine compressionless.
Yeah.
Are there any Toyotas that you park near at work or neighbors?
On either side of me, both neighbors.
That'll do it.
I did. I'm sure it did.
Late at night when you're asleep, you don't know what's going on out in those driveways. TCS, Toyota Camry syndrome in a Subaru. If you're right, You could write this one up for the journals, you know?
Well, we explained that Toyota Camry syndrome results from carbonized valves, and if you catch it early enough, you can sometimes treat it with a few bottles of, fuel injector cleaner.
Yeah, but what if it's late stage TCS?
Then you've got to use a device called Motor Vac that forces a powerful cleaning solvent through the engine.
Like Jolt Cola, one of those? Mike, are you there?
Yes.
Mike, before you tell us whether, in fact, you had TCS or not, we have to, as they say in the police business, common Mirandize you.
Now, it's a nearly painless surgical procedure, Mike, so...
Is it true that you have not been offered any cash prizes or SNH green stamps by NPR member stations, or the cell phone lobby in exchange for embarrassing us here today on Stump the Chumps?
Oh, absolutely.
Great.
So what happened, man?
Oh, well, it was pretty interesting. I took your advice and went down and found the cheapest chemicals I could put in my gas tank, considering the advice I got.
Yeah.
So you put the stuff in.
Yeah, I put the stuff in. I went through 2 tanks of gas.
Yeah.
I went and got the 2-for-1 sale on the chemicals.
Oh, so you put one can in one tank of gas.
Yeah, and then put it in the second tank of gas, and then it got better. It's just a little bit fantastic.
Mike, I mean, what can we say? How can we possibly repay? Oh, we already did.
Well, thanks for playing Stump the Chumps, Mike. I'm glad everything is A-OK.
Oh, yeah, it's fantastic, guys.
Great.
Appreciate the help.
Our pleasure.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey, we have calculated our batting average on Stump the Chumps. What do you think it is?
Let me see. You're about one...
No.
Let me see.
No. Just take a batting average guess.
I would say 200.
1 out of 5 right.
2 out of 10, actually.
Okay. Well, here's the numbers.
8 out of 40.
We have played Stump the Chumps 40 times. I don't know over what period of time, including today. Here are the results.
I'm ready.
You ready for this? We had 6 mistrials due to misleading or inconclusive evidence.
Oh, yeah, I can believe that. So they don't count.
They don't count at all. Then we had 21 correct answers.
Get out.
There you are already
Over 500.
over 500. Then we had 13 answers that were either incorrect, misleading, or criminally negligent. So it's really, let's see, let me get a pen here. It's really 21 out of 34.
Yeah.
So what is that?
619. Holy.
We're batting 619?
I'm going arbitration next season.
I mean, who are these guys sending
I can't play for this chump change anymore.
No,
I wouldn't be able to look myself in the mirror.
619. 619. I'm shocked. This is over what, 10 years? Or 6 months? Wow.
So anyway, if you'd like to call us, and you'll have a 61.9% chance of getting a right answer from us. Remember that.
Wow.
Based on these 40 or so calls.
That's not bad. 40 is a good sample size.
Mickey Mouse little sample. Well, it's happened again. You've squandered another perfectly good hour listening to Car Talk. Our esteemed producer is Doug, the Subway fugitive, not a slave to fashion Berman. Our associate producer is Ken, the diaper slayer Rogers. Our assistant producer is Frau Fedelosa. Our engineer is Dennis DeMenis Foley. Our senior web lackey is Doug Sheepboy Mayer. And our technical, spiritual, and menu advisor is the Bugster. John Bugsy make that 3 free lunches in 3 days, Lawler. And he's still awake. He stayed awake for the whole show.
Stayed awake for the entire
Well, that's what happens
show.
when you make him stand.
I noticed he has someone to tie his arms to the door.
Our public opinion pollster is Paul Murky of Murky Research, assisted by statistician Marge Novera. Our customer care representative is Haywood Jabuzoff. Our sales director in Iraq is Aziz No Warranty. Our daylight savings time manager is Conrad Adenauer, who's assisted by our director of standard time. Car Talk is a production of Dewey Cheatham and Howe and WBUR in Boston.
And even though our dad admits that adoption may have been a better way to go, whenever he hears us say it, this is NPR, National Public Radio.
Support for NPR and the following message come from the William and Flora Hewlett Foundation, investing in creative thinkers and problem solvers who help people, communities, and the planet flourish. More information is available at hewlett.org.